welcome to Board Game Battle with Gloryhound and
DrGloryhogg.
the very broken Dr. Gloryhogg. Dr. Gloryhogg's still broken as heck, guys.
It's true.
We have some awesome people in chat today. We've already seen Walter and I believe Battle Cry. So Walter was talking a little bit about you definitely need to check out the Meeple Source fishes and then the digital version of, is it Oceans or Evolution? It's Evolution, right?
They're doing one for Oceans too, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I know ours came with a card that said to check out the app version, but I don't know if it's live yet.
We played Evolution when it was in its like prototype form, and then we played it after as well. But I always remember that game because what was it? While it was in its prototype form, one of our friends got super mad about about losing.
So it was at Phoenix Comic Con when we got to play it, and the guy had them just like, regular printed out pieces of paper, and they were sleeved with Magic cards. And since I'm a Magic player, I kept on like lifting the cards up and being like, what's under this? I'm like, this is a pretty good card, dude. You should probably this is like $3 at least. You should probably not use this as your prototype. And we ended up in a situation where, if I remember right, my buddy had a very specific win condition. He could only eat if we did something, but everybody could fly or had shells, and he just couldn't eat, and so he starved to death, and he got pretty mad.
So Dr. Gloryhogg is broken. He has a hurt back. It's been an existing issue and stuff, and so like we had to go to the doctor and everything. It's been not so much fun.
After our Friday live stream, I'm gonna go get an MRI.
So much fun, guys.
Within 30 minutes after that. So.
Oh, getting old is awesome.
Yeah,
getting old is awesome. Okay.
It's good times.
All right. So today we're going to be playing Oceans. This is by North Star Games. It's for 2 to 4 players, but I believe you can get like a 5th player expansion for it.
5th
and 6th player expansion
Ours
for
came
it.
with the 5th and 6th.
This does have that evolution feel where you're creating all these little monstrous fish from the deeps and a little bit of take that to it as well. I think it can be one of those games that you play as friendly as you want to or as absolutely mean as you want to play.
I think the best thing about it, though, is your event cards really kind of dictate that, and you can change around what you want. Like, you can take the really aggressive cards out. Like, they're marked that they're aggressive, and you can take those cards out if your group doesn't like it, or if you want to play a super aggressive one, you can put more of them in, so there's more of a chance you'll get one of those aggressive rolls.
When you're setting up the game, you're going to have a specific amount of fish that you've put in the fish pools here, and those you can reference in your book, and then you're going to have cards. This is the really cool part, is that these cards are always going to change whenever you're going around. And let me take these fish out. We're going to need to use those here in a minute. These cards here are going to change, and then whenever these pools go down, once this is depleted, then these cards here are going to go into action, and we will read these as we go along. We also get 6 cards to start with, and one of these little boards here to hide our fishes, but since, we're live streaming, like, Dr. Gloryhogg's going to see all my fishes all the time. Is this the limited edition version? That's a good question. I don't remember.
I don't believe it is. We have some promo cards that came with ours, but it's not the one with like the plastic fish and stuff in it, like the acrylic fish. This one has just the cardboard fish.
Yeah, this one doesn't have the acrylic fish, but it did come with these like iridescent-y style cards
they're foil.
here. Yeah, which are really pretty. We wanted to use them on camera because they're so pretty. So they look like little fishes.
And we have
themselves.
some mixed in with our deep cards too, which that's the best part of this game is like the deep cards and getting the really unique evolutions.
Right, and
like Cthulhu Leech.
Oh yeah, the Cthulhu Leech. And since comments are up, if you guys have any questions about any of the cards or you want to see anything up close, we will go ahead and show it to you guys as we go along. So, Dr. Gloryhogg, how are we going to pick?
It's whoever can hold their breath the longest.
Oh, no. I don't want to do that. That's going to be the most boring thing ever on stream.
Doesn't have to be boring. Just hold your breath. How long are you going to hold it
what
for?
If we just do like a quick rock, paper, scissors? Like we could do like rock, paper, shark. Rock, paper, shark. What is it? It wouldn't be scissors. It would be like, I don't know.
Well,
why is Derek so dreamy?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's always dreamy, guys. Oh, my heart goes a-flutter.
You want to hold your breath or not?
I do not want to hold my breath. You know what? I will forfeit.
I win.
Yeah, I will forfeit the breath holding contest.
So the first player gets an extra token that gives them more points because you're going first. You're kind of slightly at a disadvantage.
I get 0 points already. I'm already behind, guys.
You are already behind.
Yeah, the deluxe version has the acrylic fishes, and I believe this is the limited edition if it has the foil cards. Nice. Yay. Yeah, I was like this close to getting those acrylic fishes. I really love the way the acrylic fishes looks. And we will have to go and check out the Meeple Source tokens as well because Meeple Source makes amazing stuff. And I'm pretty much going to show my cards to you guys here. You're going to see what I'm going to be playing. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, do we have our little turn reminders here? So the first thing you're going to do is you're either going to play a card, you're going to evolve something already on the table, which we'll go over that whenever we do it.
Playing a card will either evolve or we'll migrate, basically.
Or we will migrate, which is moving fish from one pool to another here. So pretty much on your first round, you're probably going to be playing...
I'm going to be a mother sucker.
A mother sucker.
So I got a parasite. Can I get a new thing here?
All right, this is your new parasitic species. I'm going to put them right there so everybody can see.
It's got to go like this.
It is definitely parasitic.
Yep, it's got to go like that. So it's going to feed off of you
Oh.
if you have something out. So what I can do is, now that I've played my card, I can feed, right? And so even if you have nothing on your card, you can always feed for one. So I'm going to actually go ahead and get one from the reef here. Get my fancy one. And then I would go to aging, which means I get to go ahead and age one of my fish here. So that's actually going to be victory points at the end. And then discard and draw.
Discard and draw. I'm going to put these in the right order here. There we go.
That's the other way, actually.
Is it? It depletes this. Oh, that's right. I was like, did I have this set up wrong? Ba-doops.
You do now.
Jeez.
Can I please get a card?
No.
For my fancy first
Which one?
turn?
These? To refill your hand up to 6?
Yep.
There you go. All right.
That's all I want.
I wasn't even looking at my cards, guys. I was not paying any attention.
You should have looked at your cards.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, okay. So I could do one of those.
Always look at your cards.
You're going to be leeching off of me, though. So before feeding phase, leeches 2 from the species on the left. Well, that's a little sad.
But that's going to happen on my next turn. Because it's going to be my feeding phase.
All right. So I guess I will, since I have the types of cards I have here are going to be like my filter feeder, a schooling, a little bottom feeder here and stuff. I'm going to use my filter feeder here because I think that's just going to get me the most fishes right now. So we're going to put this guy down. And it does kind of matter where you place them. So since I am placing him here, he's directly next to this guy here. So if we were in a round like this here, it loops all the way around as you're going around here, okay? So he was still next to me. But I'm going to feed 5, and I'm going to feed 5 from the ocean because I'm like filter. Yeah, I'm foraging. I'm filtering. Listen, I get a lot of fishes, but, you know.
I eat the fishes because
they're so delicious. Gotta go fishing.
I could eat them every day, and my mom says that's okay. I shouldn't. Apparently, I watch a lot of food commercials.
Like, as you're picking up the fish, you have to do that, right?
I think it's probably better for our audience if I don't do that every time.
I think that you have to do it every time you pick up fish.
It'll get very intense.
All right, so I have fed. I played my card, I fed. Now I'm going to age. I will age 1 fish, taking one of these fish here and putting them behind my screen. And after that, I can discard and draw, which I think... Oh, what do I want to do? I mean, I should probably get rid of some of these.
Yes, excellent.
Maybe not. I don't know. You know what? No, I'm just going to wing this. No, okay, I'll get rid of one of these cards here. I'll get rid of one of those because I already have a copy of that. And I'm going to grab another 2 here. Oh, lovely. Exactly what I needed. I feel like I didn't mix up this deck at all.
Why are you broke? You know why I'm broke? It might have been some of that military stuff I did.
All right. It is your turn, Dr. Gloryhogg.
So what I like about this game is that you can be as aggressive or non-aggressive as you want. So sometimes you just accidentally become the apex predator of the group.
You can't be a parasitic apex predator.
Oh, you can.
What would your fish name be?
Shark sucker. If I'm not busy biting you, I don't know, leeching off of you. I don't know.
That's like the next great film.
Sharknado's next. Listen, a shark sucker is a valid form. If I can evolve into a shark sucker, I will be a shark sucker.
He's like a little tribal whale, but he's also a leeching whale.
He's Hawaiian, okay?
Wow. Just because he has a tribal tattoo on him doesn't make him Hawaiian. Jeez,
but it could
Dr.
make him
Gloryhogg. And then he also has a shielding of 2.
You can tell he's Hawaiian by the water. That's clearly Hawaiish water. Hawaiish?
If I was to attack Dr. Gloryhogg right here, he would have a defensive
I'm an apex predator.
You are. I'm not happy about this.
You can try. All right. So I played my card, which I'm happy for. I'm going to do my feeding, right? So I'm going to go ahead and feed off of you for 3. Just going to, oh, I'm sorry, but it's before feeding. Before your next feeding phase, leech 2 from the species to your left. So I'm going to leech 2, and then I'm going to feed, which I'm going to feed the most as I can, which is 3. So her species now has no fish on it, right? She's got no population. If she can't gain a population before her next turn, her species will go extinct. So she does have an opportunity to go ahead and get that back. And then I'm going to go ahead and age, you know, because this one's all old and stuff. He's like, it's time to go over the hill. He went over the hill, I guess. I don't know why he's going over the hill. And then discard and draw. I'm going to actually discard this apex predator to get another card. 2 more cards, please.
All right, 2 more regular cards.
And you can draw from the reef also, but, you know.
You mean the deep, right?
The deep, yeah.
Yeah.
You can draw from the deep, but you only get like one of those cards, and you can never discard it.
Once you pick up one of these cards, like, you can't get them out of your hand, but they're pretty powerful cards, but you cannot put them down until you get it into at least this water right here, right? Until we flip this card, so.
This is like the best.
I don't know what I'm going to do, guys.
I keep on ending up with these really stupid combos. Oh, yeah.
All right, I think maybe this will be the thing to do.
Do it.
Okay, and you can only evolve 3 times unless you have a card that's otherwise. So you can only make these.
Like the speed card lets
3,
you evolve an extra one.
I'm going to make this a shark cleaner. After a species of 3 or more attacks, I gain 2 if this is the closest shark cleaner on either side.
Nice.
So
you'll gain it once, but yeah, you'll be getting your stuff back potentially.
I will be getting potentially, hopefully. It's like you're feeding off of me, and then I'm feeding off of you. It's a really weird cycle. Okay.
It's a little weird.
I'm gonna take some fish out of here.
You're gonna run out of fish in that reef.
4, 5. I am, but I'm a hungry filter feeder. Okay.
I'm not a big fan of that filtering going on.
And then I will go ahead and take one of those. All right. What do I want to do in my hand here? I don't think I want my other filter feeder card for some reason, so I will get rid of that and draw back up to 6. Your turn, Dr. Gloryhogg.
There's a lot of options here.
Well, tell us about your awesome options.
Can I get a new species board, please? Thank you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play parasitic over here.
Okay.
So these are just, so you've got the shark sucker majorus and then just sucker minorus over here. They're different species. They cannot breed. They're different species. That's the defining trait right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and feed over here. So first, before I feed, I take 2. Doesn't count as an attack because I'm just leeching. It's just a little baby leech.
Right.
Well, it's a giant leech. It's an apex predator leeching. And then I would attack for 3, which I would take these. But then what happens, it says, after a species with 3 or more attacks, you gain 2. So you take 2 from the nearest.
No, I gain 2 from the closest shark cleaner on either side. So I take 2 of these.
If you're the closest shark cleaner on either
side.
side.
If I'm the closest.
Yeah,
just
gain
kidding.
is always from here, from the first ocean
Just kidding.
spot.
All right, so I at least get 2 on here.
And I'm sorry, I was supposed to do this too. Before your feeding phase, this one will also leech. So as soon as this one leeches, that one leeches too.
Yeah,
so
and you're going to leech off of each other.
Over
which,
there.
that's interesting because you put...
It's chain leeching.
Yeah, it's chain leeching. He leached from himself over here. So we do have comments here. We have, do the cardboard fishes feel difficult to pick up? I read on BGG that it was a concern.
Oh, you glued the board together wrong? I'm always so nervous about that. I'm afraid like that the cops are going to come in and kick in my door when I'm like popping out cardboard because I'm going to do it wrong. And I'm going to be like putting it together. I'm going to be like, oh no, I slipped. And the cops are going to be like, get on the ground, maggot. And I'm going to be like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it.
So these fish right here.
Please continue on.
Yeah, these fish right here. Thanks, Dr. Gloryhogg. I appreciate that. Yeah. I have extremely long nails, and they are pretty easy for me to pick up. I don't feel like they're hard to pick up.
Yeah, so as long as you've got like 3-inch acrylic nails that are pointed, you should be fine, Walters.
No. I mean, Dr. Gloryhogg, you reach in there and try to pick them up. Do you feel like they're hard to pick up? I don't feel like they're hard to pick up.
No, I don't think so. And I like how they set up this board, too, where you can, like, the cards sit on top in here. Did you ever tell everybody what the cards do?
No, I figured we would when we get
closer.
to them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why somebody would have a hard time picking them up personally, because usually I'm the one that just cannot pick those things up at all, you know? And there's not... even with them being on here, they're perfectly fine. Like, I don't know.
I'm just going to age over here while she's talking.
Okay, and then
discard 2. So can I get a
let's see
total
here.
of 3, please?
3 cards. One,
Yeah.
2, 3. There you go. And I glued the ocean board on wrong. Dr. Gloryhogg had the cardboard police come after him. Which part did you have to glue on?
Well, I didn't glue it, but you got to put these pieces together. And when you're sliding this little piece in, the one that makes this into a table,
Yeah.
it was real risky. I could feel like the other piece like bending. I'm like, oh, come on, come on. Because I have a tendency to, how do you say, break things by putting too much force behind them. Maybe that's what I did to my back. I don't know. But I'm trying to put stuff together, and I'm like the worst with models. I'm like, snap! And I'm like, oh, what did I do?
It's such a fantastic display, though.
I'm always so paranoid whenever I'm doing that stuff because I've broken many things. Ask Greg. I broke his Starship Samurai.
Oh,
I think I was the one who broke it. I know somebody broke it. It was probably me. But if I'm trying to snap stuff together, a lot of times I break it. So if it doesn't go together very easily, I like slide it over to her because she's got patience.
All right. Are you all done with your turn, Dr. Gloryhogg?
Yeah, I mean, I can only do so much.
God. All right, I think that I am going to... What do I want to do? I need to get something else going on, I think, guys. Maybe not.
I think you should make another big fat whale.
What?
Did you end up gaining your 2? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you should make another big fat whale for me. I mean, for the ocean, because of survival.
You're so rude, Dr. Gloryhogg.
How is that rude? I'm trying to help you evolve.
You're so rude.
Don't you want to evolve?
I mean,
you want
I
to
have
be
to
the best
keep.
version of yourself?
I have to keep this shark cleaner kind of like alive, though.
He's fine. He's fine.
I mean,
You gain 2. It's not a big deal. What's your problem?
maybe if I put, I mean, okay, so if I do this and I get 5 on there, I'm going to age 2. You leech before you attack, right? So that's not going to be helpful. Okay, then I'm going to put this on here. And we're going to give him Speedy. He's actually the fastest shark cleaner you've ever seen.
That's pretty good, though.
So fast, guys.
You still can't attack, but now you're going to gain an extra 2 to forage. So you can forage 7.
Yeah.
Plus you have 2 defense.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, do your feeding.
This
Stop
is
dancing.
my little
Oh
fish
my
dance.
God,
This is
I'm
my
so
fish
sorry,
dance.
guys. The dance police need to come in here.
Wow.
Doing the fish dance.
I am not that bad. Gee.
You're not a bad dancer. I don't know what that was, though. That was like a
4 or
version of the
5.
Carlton that even Carlton would be ashamed of.
It was not a version of the Carlton. How dare you?
I'm just saying, the internet's here to judge you.
3, 4, 5,
Get judged.
6, 7. Okay, so I definitely have way more fish than I... No, I have exactly the amount of fish. He does not have any issues overpopulating. Whenever you reach this little dead fish down here, you can end up overpopulating where you have to get rid of some of your fish.
You gotta go
but
back
I
down
don't
to
have
5.
I don't have that problem. I never overpopulate here.
Yeah, so she can hit the max and then just stay at the max and it's fine.
All right, and then I believe I'm just going to age the 1. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm going to age 1, and that is that. We have, I can't get over the artwork. Oh my gosh, Walter. You are not kidding.
Are you drawing cards and stuff?
Yeah, that was the #1 thing for me whenever I saw this game. The artwork is so gorgeous, and it's something that you can't really like take into account until you see it in person, because I'm going to have to go back and look at the artist on this. They did such an amazing job with these cards and just making them look beautiful and unique. Like, it looks almost like they're watercolor or something. Like, I don't know what medium that they made these in, but they look amazing. Like, these cameras do not do it any justice. They're so gorgeous. Sorry, Dr. Gloryhogg.
I feel like we need like a narrator to be in here and be like, as
Oh.
as the filter feeders got faster, there was nothing left for the apex predator to do except also get faster. Speed begot speed, as one species got faster to chase the other species to death. So I'm also going to gain myself some speed.
The
over
sucky
here.
shark thing.
So they're super fast shark suckers.
Yeah, well, I'm
Shark
not happy about that.
suckers!
I
I
don't want to
think-
meet that in the ocean.
Shark suckers, that could be like an 80s cartoon. Shark suckers!
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure that was an 80s cartoon.
No, that was street sharks.
Oh.
And they would swim under the asphalt. I mean, come on, that's normal. Because everyone knows if you're turned into a shark, you can swim under asphalt.
Absolutely.
You turn hard substances into water, basically.
Yeah.
That's what sharks do. That part never really made sense. Or the rollerblades. They all wore a lot of rollerblades. Okay.
As the parasitic apex predator
Yeah.
goes through the ocean, it finds the filter feeder.
So it goes to feed, right? So I'm going to go ahead and feed here. I'm going to do first, I'm going to
Well,
parasite.
aren't you leeching first? So
Yeah, that's what I mean. Leech.
Oh, yeah. Leech.
Leech, and then I leech.
And then leech.
Leech, diddle a leech.
Leech did a leech.
And then I'm going to attack for 5, but you've got a shield of 2. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna
you're going to attack
you
for 3.
3.
I didn't even need those fish anyway. God.
It's weird. It's like you got
So
faster and I
rude.
got faster.
So rude.
So
If you could just
good.
leave me the heck alone, I could actually make another
And then I'm
fish
going to go
over
ahead
here.
and age because these guys, you know,
So upset about
they've
that
done their
right
business. They
now. I
repopulated.
know.
It's time to die.
So rude. So rude.
And, what are the? Can I see those deep cards there?
You
while you go ahead and
can't.
take your turn.
No, you can't actually. I refuse. Take your stupid deep
You
cards
can go
and
ahead
look
and
at
take your
them.
turn if you want.
Okay, guys, I need to shut this down. We need to cut him off. All right. I'm going to put down some schooling, and he's going to get schooled. I'm a schooling whale that's super fast that also cleans sharks. It's like I'm the all-in-one package right here.
Oh, did you gain your 2 after you got attacked?
No, I didn't. Good call. Give me those 2.
Nope, not from there.
Give me those 2. Ba-doops. Okay. Important stuff here. We have may not be attacked when the species has 5 or more population, which is good. So I'm going to feed for 5, 6, 7. Give me all them fishes. It's like I'm just going to clear out this pond here. All right. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, just kidding. I'm going to leave 2 tiny fishes in there. Just 2 tiny fishes. And we're going to put these guys here on my board. Which I can almost put them all. I put all those guys. And these guys go into where? When they're gone. Do you remember? I don't remember.
I'm sorry, what did you do with that?
So I fed these, and then I have
Is
to
that
get
an
rid of
extra
them.
one?
Yeah, these are from overpopulation.
Well, yeah, they would just
Go
stay
back in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just don't take
I
them
get
out.
real full. All right. I couldn't remember what I did with those. And then I'm going to age 2 because schooling also gives me a second aging, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to age 2 of those.
From that end.
Well, I can't age from the other end.
Specifically
Why?
says
Oh my
that
God.
you do it in a
Dr.
certain order.
Gloryhogg. There you go. Dr. Gloryhogg, keeping me honest.
Just trying to play the game right. Call me crazy.
I think that's it. I think that's all I have to do. Okay, but I have over 5 population here, and if you take 2, I still have 2, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you're good.
Hopefully.
There's nothing that I
no,
could possibly
you
do.
have a horrible smile on your face, and I'm not happy about it.
I don't. Wow, that's just ridiculous. All right, so it's my turn. I'm going to go ahead and add parasitic to my parasitic dudes over here. So these, I've got the sucker minorus are now going to be super sucker minorus because they're
Super
double
sucker
parasitic. And so he's going to parasite 2 from over here. And then he's going to parasite 2 from over here because you're the closest on that side. And then this guy's going to parasite twice over here, like so.
Not cool.
So much parasitism. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack. So I'm going to attack you for 5, which you can block 2 of it, right? So I'm going to get the 3. I'm going to have overpopulation. I need to calm down. Yikes. I'm almost too good at my job. Calm down, apex predator. And then I'm going to go to my aging phase and age 1 off of both. It's all about those parasites, apparently. It's just how the ocean is today, okay? It's very parasitic. And I'm going to discard 1 more. And can you give me 2 new cards, please? And that'll be my turn. We're getting pretty low in the reef there. Can I get 2 more regular cards?
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, guys. This is not good. Not good at all.
Oh, good. Parasites.
My plan is not working.
How many parasites can I get?
Let's see here.
Apparently all of them.
let's do...
If you were a parasite, what kind of parasite would you be? Would you be like a lampet? Or would you be like a shark cleaner, like a remora?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't give a crap. I don't like being in the ocean.
Hmm.
I'm not I'm not gonna be in the ocean, guys. Like that's the whole thing. Is like this game is scary. Whatever we're
You could be one of those.
brewing up here,
You
I
could be
don't
one
want
of those
any part of
parasites that
that.
like eats the fish's tongue,
I
and then it sits
don't
right
want
there
any
so that it
part
can
of
eat
that.
all the food that it swallows, and then the fish usually ends up dying because that fish is
None
getting
of
first
those
pick.
things.
Just saying.
Guys, I don't have anything I
Or
want
would you
to
be a parasite like
do.
one of the anglerfish, where the male attaches himself to the female and then just becomes part of her? That's also an option that you could have as a parasite. I'm just saying. That's more of a symbiotic relationship, though. Just
So whenever you
just
did
let you
that, I
know.
gained 2 from here.
She does not
No,
want to be a
from
parasite.
here, right here.
I would be a parasite. It seems fine. You just get to hang out with your bro all day and be like, "What's up? What are we eating? This is good."
It's like the anglerfish. You
Yeah.
could be like a love parasite. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the
it's
anglerfish. I said that with you just meld with the female.
It's then you have BFFs for life, I guess. I don't know.
It's better than a
I don't
ring, I
know if the
guess.
female really cares at that point. She's like, whatever.
Right.
You're
Well,
just a bump on me.
basically, what does my dog want? My dog's being a parasite.
I don't know. I don't know. Guys, this is not going well for me.
I feel like I should let the dog out.
Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap.
If I just let the dog out, though, our kid will not be cognizant enough to be like, "Oh, I should let this dog outside." She'll just stare at the dog, and the dog will stare at her, and then eventually the dog will just pee.
Okay, so I think
You should lay down, giant dog. You think what?
I'm gonna have to like take some other thing. I'm gonna have to do something else, you know?
I think what you're doing is just fine.
If this is the closest shark, so after the species of 3 or more attacks, gain 2. If this is the closest shark cleaner on either side.
Which you are.
Yeah,
there
but
are
I'm
no other
saying
shark
like if I
cleaners.
place another one here because it goes around like this, you know?
Well, it would go after. Yeah, it would still go after this one because it's still the closest from this side.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm making sure on here. I would just want to make sure.
Which shark cleaners are kind of parasitic in a way, so that's kind of messed up. I mean, it feels similar enough
Okay.
to the other ones, but the flavor's all in the evolutions themselves, right? So I think when you go into the deep and every one of those cards is unique, I think that's where it really separates itself from the other ones.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the deep yet.
'Cause
And
you've
it gets
mostly
pretty
seen-
crazy there.
There's like the set cards that you get, right? I think there's like 9 of them that you start off with that are the 9 that you can actually have. And that's it, right? And until you go into like the deep and then you start getting the unique ones. Now there's 12. So there's 12 basic cards that are in like that regular reef deck until you go to the deep. But we're getting close to that deep phase. I mean, we're already running out of fish.
And when we first put this down, then we always have 1 fish that we can draw from it.
Yeah, even if you don't have an attack, you can always forage for 1 or attack for 1.
Forage for 1 or attack for 1. Okay.
Yeah, that's like a base. The species always has that.
Maybe that was not the best thing to do, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because I have to keep him alive, but I also have to keep him alive. So that's going to be a problem.
When does he actually...
Because he's going to age this turn.
Oh, yeah, so you have to do it this
So I
turn
have
with
to
him.
do it this turn with him.
Yeah, I feel like it feels like enough like its own game because of the deep specifically.
This is going to age too. Well, you know what? We'll see what happens. I don't know.
It's not like we keep score or anything. That's not like you're going to win some prize for winning.
All right. So this guy here, that's only when he gains, but he's going to gain 1 to forage. He's going to go foraging for 1. And I think that is all I can actually do. Oh, and then I'm going to age, which I will age here. I'm going to age here. And that is what I'm going to do.
Okay. That is what you are going to do. I would like to buy a vowel.
Oh, I need to. Well, no, that's the wrong game for that. Jeez, Dr. Gloryhogg.
How dare you?
Do I want a deep card, guys?
Ooh, so this is interesting. So now
We're
when I
getting
try
close.
to be all parasitic, it's going to be off of him, and there's nothing to get off of him.
Right.
No good. And there's actually nothing to get off of that. Ugh, gross. All right, guess I'm making a new species. New
It's
species,
like
please.
just enough to like dissuade, hopefully.
Yeah, new species, thank you.
Hopefully.
So I'm going to run out of room on my table here, but I'll move it over here. Yeah. I'm going to go over here with it. So pretend like you guys can see this. I'm going down here. So tentacled, right? I'm going all octopus on this here. So so right now he's going to try to leech. So he's going to leech 2 off of here.
Okay.
He's going to leech.
Get your leech on.
Can't leech this way. This one's going to leech this way. There. And now I'm going to go into my feeding phase. For my feeding phase, I'm going to send out my octagons, my little octopus over here, and I'm going to have it feed from the reef twice, because it can do it twice. So just 2 little fish. I'm going to forage twice. But that also doesn't trigger any of her things. And then I got to go ahead and age. So I'm going to age 3 this round. Very, very nice. And then my turn is over, and I got to just decide if I want to get rid of stuff or not. That one's really good. I want to keep that one. Just to be nice, I'll get rid of this other parasitic one because it's getting a little out of control. I'm just going to end up with a whole bunch of parasites. It's like being in the army again. Can I get 1 of these cards? Yep. And then can I get 3 of the deep cards off the top?
Okay, so when you pull deep cards off the top, you take 3, and then
You keep 1.
yes,
And
and
the
then
other 2 go face up.
right, the other 2 go face up right here, and are available for other players then to look at and then take on their consecutive turns, which is really interesting. I don't know if I'm going to win this one, guys. I'm not looking. It's not looking healthy out here. Okay. We do have the items in here, which we're getting close to. So whenever the Cambrian explosion happens, whenever this
That's
is
messed up.
emptied, you end up playing 2 cards a turn instead of 1, and you age 2 per turn instead of 1, and then you may play deep cards once this happens.
So the cards I'm putting out for her to look at are communication, which means you can have 1 extra trait and all gains are doubled, and it's got 5 for defense. The other one is poisonous spikes, or poisonous spines. After being attacked, the attacker and each other species that gained from that attack lose 3 population to the reef.
Ooh.
So both of those are pretty bad, but those are the 2 that I don't want.
So the one you must have taken was really, really good, but you can't like
I can't play it until we
can't
hit
play
that
it yet
next
until we
area
have
anyways.
the Cambrian explosion here.
Mhm.
And then right here we have the evolutionary arms race. Species may not attack a target whose red or green is greater than their own red. So red being the
Attack.
attacking other fish.
And green is forage from
right,
the reef.
and green is foraging from the reef on that one. So if it's equal to that, that's interesting.
Where are the
Okay.
sharks? There's sharks right here, bro.
You
Come-
show me your
come
tribal
on,
shark?
Xanaster. Yeah, it just happens to be a parasitic speed shark. So if you can imagine a shark
like you do.
that also is a parasite that also is super fast.
Like you
That's
do.
like totally normal. I think my favorite one was the shark that had tentacles because then it could feed twice. So it was a tentacled shark that schooled, so it was just a bunch of sharks. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. It was like its own Sharknado of just arms and teeth and ugh. That'd be fun to run into. This is why she doesn't go swimming in the deep ocean.
No, I don't like I don't like the ocean, guys. Let's just be honest. I do not.
As an
like-
entity, I do not like the ocean in its
no,
present form.
I mean,
I mean, if it could dry up,
it's
I would.
scary, guys. Like, why? There's giant squid out there.
But you like space. Everything in
and
space is meant to kill you. Everything in the ocean is meant to
Space
bite you.
You can
There's a
see
difference.
coming.
No, you
In the ocean, you can't see anything. You can't see anything in the ocean, guys. You walk into the ocean and something touches your leg, and it could be anything.
Can you see like the X-rays or gamma rays that can kill you instantly in
That's
space?
different. If you
Oh,
can't see
okay.
that and you get gamma rays, you could become a superhero or you could die. I mean,
I'm pretty sure you just die. Everything in the ocean is just meant to
But it's
swim
a
against your leg. You
gamma-
kind of wiggle by it.
it's a gamma-rific experience.
Come on, there's nothing wrong with something just kind of like right
No,
by your
no,
leg.
nobody wants that.
And you have to wonder, was it seaweed or a tentacle?
No,
Who knows?
no.
Maybe both.
All right, so I'm
Maybe
gonna
seaweed has
go
evolved.
foraging. But there's only one fish in here.
Wasn't that a Mark Wahlberg movie where seaweed evolved? The Happening?
I don't forage from here, right? I would just take the one fish,
No,
right?
you just do it from the reef.
That's so
Yeah,
sad.
because remember, see, it's got the green here, so it shows you can only forage from here, and then you get your gains from here because these have the blue triangles. That's the cool player things that they did, which I like.
So hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to rethink this.
She says about our marriage, and then leaves the podcast forever. Oh my gosh! All over a little shark attack.
I'm gonna have to hold on to that one. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this differently here.
So when does this come out to retail? I don't know. I thought is it not out in retail? I'll be honest with you guys. This one was like a surprise one. I didn't even know we had backed this, and it kind of showed up, and I was like,
yeah,
oh,
it was
okay.
like surprise, and we're like, oh yeah.
So I don't remember what was happening at that time, but
all right, I'm gonna take 10 fish from here. So 2.
But if a game shows up on my doorstep, I try to play it.
24.
That's like a general rule I have. Notice I said try. There's a few I haven't gotten to yet.
5, 6,
Mostly because
7, 8, 9, 10. So let's get those guys out of there. All right, and
thanks to modern prescriptions, I am here to play Oceans with you guys.
And then
100%
I'm gonna
pain-free
feed for 7.
for now.
I'm gonna forage for 7 out of there.
Woo!
From
where?
From here. I moved him over. I spent a card.
Okay, yep. So you did the migration action.
did
So
the
we haven't done
migration.
that yet. So she did the migration action. Did you trigger
It's
the
right here.
Cambrian thing too?
No, there's a fish in there. So
Oh.
it's on the bottom right here. So I could move 10 from one water that's next to each other. So it would
Yeah.
have to be like from there, from here. They have to be sharing a space there. All right, so I'm all full up on the fishes. This other guy over here I don't think is going to make it.
What are you talking about? He'll be fine.
No, he's not going to make it, guys. Like, there's not much you can do about that. And then what else? All right, and then I'm going to age 2, I guess. All right, age 2. And my turn is over. This guy, since he was unable to age, he actually dies off. Goodbye, little shark cleaner.
So they don't actually have to be next to each other. You
Goodbye.
just have to pick one location. So you can't take like 3 from here, 3 from here, and like 4 from there. It's just got to be like 10 from one area.
From one
move
location
it to another. Area.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, because you can turn these cards off. The ones we have are blue, so
Oh
you
my
can
gosh, I
turn
have
them
a
off by
fish
moving them.
that was stuck in there. I'm sure it goes in there. There's like, how many fish are in here? I can't see them.
I don't know.
There's 4 fish left in there.
Oh, there's still 4 fish in there?
Yeah, I was going to say, there's still some fish in here.
Okay, I thought we were close
There's
to
like one
that
under
trigger.
the card, so.
Because once you hit that Cambrian explosion, then you're playing 2.
The Cambrian
we have not
explosion
played
gets
Isle of
crazy.
Cats yet. We have had our cat sit in the box, though. So we do
Guys,
have it.
I am so excited to play Isle of Cats. Oh my gosh, I punched it out the other day, and I saw it at Gen Con last year and got to play it a little bit, so I'm excited to play like a whole game with all the cute little kitties and all the, we got like little upgraded pieces and stuff for it. The like large cats and stuff like that, little large cat meeples and everything. I'm so excited about it. Like, you guys don't even know.
Clearly.
And in the top of that box, you open it up and there's like a big target, and it's like, your cat can sit here while you play. It's like, it's so cute. What a cute little idea that they did for that. Because you know, whenever you take your box top off, your cat's sitting in there if you have one, you know?
That's true. All right. So I'm a big fan of the sharks.
That's one we'd like to stream, though.
I'm a big fan of... I don't want to do too many apex predators, though. Yeah, I do. I'm a big fan of sharks and a big fan of tentacles, so I'm going with octo sharks. She was a big fan of them last time I played them, so it seems like a good time to play them
Octo
now.
sharks?
Yeah.
Okay, first off,
Octo sharks.
why? Why would you make such a horrible,
just hands and teeth.
horrible,
Think about it.
horrible species?
He would just
Why?
be like, he would just grab a fish, throw it in his mouth. He'd be like, nom, 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 like Garfield eating lasagna.
It's
Just-
bad enough that octopi already have like beaks, and that already freaks me out. You know, let's just
Yeah,
talk
shark
about all
teeth.
the horrible things in the ocean.
Let's
So-
not. Hey, it's my turn. Let's not. Let's not. All right, so first I'm going to do my parasitic. I'm going to pick this middle guy here first. He's going to take 1 from over here. He's going to take 2 from over here. Calm down, dude. Don't overpopulate. You'll die. You won't die, but you'll lose a lot. And then I'm going to go parasitic over here and take 2 from over there, which makes him attackable. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. I didn't even realize. I realized. And then I'm going to attack with this apex predator. Do I want to do that? I feel like there was a reason why I wanted to do that, but I don't remember what it was. It is probably because this guy can just do the same thing. I can either attack twice here, but she's got a shield of 2. So I'm only going to get 1 each time. Or I can attack with this side over here 1 time and just get all 3.
If you don't attack here, he's just going to die off.
That was why I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Good call. All right, so I'm going to attack once. You get to block 2 of it. So I take 1 little fish. And then I
Okay.
attack a second time.
Oh my gosh, with all this attacking after a species with 3 or more attacks, I gain 2 if this is the closest shark cleaner on either side.
Go for it. Gain those 2.
But I do it twice.
Once rapid evolution happens. watch what
Cambrian
happens.
explosion.
Did we trigger it?
I believe so. If I can get my fish. My little fish. Come here.
Got to get all of them out of there.
Yeah, I got to get all the little fish out of here.
So now we play 2 and we age 2, which is pretty important.
Yeah, no, that makes a
important.
big difference, especially if you're mid-turn right now, because
Yeah,
Dr.
if I wouldn't have
Gloryhogg.
gotten those 2, I would have been in trouble.
Yeah, if you had just gotten 1 less,
That's,
you would have
that
been
is
done.
exactly how math works. So I got 2, which is the exact number I needed. If I would have had 1 less, I would have not had enough to equal 2.
And now
figure.
that there's an evolutionary arms race, a species may not attack a target whose red domination or their green circle here is greater than their own red attack thing.
Yeah,
so
you
cannot.
are at 7.
You
She's
cannot
got
attack me.
7 for forage.
Yeah.
So I cannot attack currently.
Currently, with either.
Currently.
Wow.
Currently. All right, I'm going to go to my aging. But that's okay, because I'm going to age like crazy over here. I'm going to age 6 fish.
Walter says, "Go ahead and play it after this. Let's just play Isle of Cats after this." I actually have a game thing I have to go to after this, guys. So we cannot
Can I get the deep cards, please? The 3 new ones?
3 new ones off the top. Yeah, I got to go to a game night after this. So
She has to go.
I have
It's
to
gonna
go.
be-
It's very important. It's a very important game night. Okay, it's a VIPG, right? But no, wait. Very important game night. VIGN. It's a VIGN. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh, Dr. Gloryhogg. Can I go? Am I good? Am I good to go?
Oh, you
Okay.
can go.
I have to build.
I'm putting out Colossus, which does the same thing as this event card, and Pathogen Cultivation, which is actually pretty good for her. May not be leached. So
I have to build a species that is gonna survive this. Okay, so I'm gonna be aging like none other up in here because we age 2 instead of 1, and this guy already ages 2.
so you're aging 3. You just gotta make sure you have 3 every
3
time.
is still a lot. That's a lot.
Just have 3 every time. It's not a big
yeah,
deal.
yeah. All right, and I'm gonna have to kind of change what I was doing because there's only 4 fish to forage here.
Sorry, I don't know what that was.
I think, and I'm gonna have to probably I'm gonna put down poisonous spines for sure, and I played 2 cards this time. So poisonous spines
Now make sure you pay for it because that's a deep card. So you got to pay whatever its migration cost is.
and fish from behind my screen.
Yeah, so you lose those points. And I
So
think,
get the 1.
where did they go?
And after being attacked, the attacker and each other's species that gained from the attack loses 3 population to the reef, which is nice because that could potentially fill this up. And this is the only species that Dr. Gloryhogg is technically going to be able to attack at this
Those
point.
fish go into the reef or any ocean zone that you want.
I would like to go into the reef. Nom 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 nom. And then I have to go ahead and help myself out here with something. Gosh, it's so
got
hard. I
this.
got to get at least 2 on here.
Do it to it. Let's see what you got.
I don't want to lose this guy right away.
What?
All right, so we're also going to do symbiotic on this guy here, I think. And gains 1 right after the species to the right forages or attacks. So hopefully I'm going to set this up for previous turns to work in tandem with each other. But right now I just have to feed with this guy here, which we're going to do 1. No, I got to at least do 2. I got to put something else down. This is not good. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to put down speed so he's pokey and speedy. Imagine that if you had like a blowfish and then it was like it could just speed around, just be like boom right into you.
That literally is a blowfish mixed with a sailfish.
That'd be horrible.
So
That'd be horrible.
or swordfish, blowfish.
And
so they'd run around and poke you with their nose.
I'm gonna have to do some attacking or something. Okay.
You can't play Isle of Cats after this because the cats would attack the fish, and that's just unfair.
I think I'm going to attack this guy right here, I think. Because that'll get me the 2 that I need.
Yeah.
For my aging process. And then when I age, I'm going to age 2 here. I'm going to age 3 here.
What are you doing, Doug? Do you want to be on the stream?
Ta-da! And hopefully that worked out. We'll see.
This dog wants to be on the
We'll
stream.
see. This is not going to work out well for long, I feel. And then, all right, that is all.
That is all, huh? So it is my turn.
Oh, and then I got to pick up some cards here.
I think what I'm going to do.
Ooh, I got some interesting cards. Okay.
All right, I'm going to play this deep card right here. You might want to pay attention to this one.
Oh, man. Okay.
So, copyophagia. So before your feeding phase, take 2 population from any player's score pile onto its species board.
What?
So I take 2 from your score pile and I put it onto this species board. Takes 2 population from any player's score pile onto its species board. So yeah, if I understand that correctly, I just get your stuff. And I'm going to actually drop this right here when I pay for it. So this is no longer active.
Okay.
So I can attack if I want to. And then for my second card, I'm going to go ahead and play. Oh, my stuff is so good here. I'm going to play Poisonous Inking. So Poisonous Inking is going to give 4 defense to my apex predator over here that's really fast and parasitic, and 4 to my Coprophagia apex predator that's tentacled. So my shark octopus.
That is not helpful for me.
So they both have Poisonous Inking apparently.
All right.
So it just makes them harder for her to attack them if that becomes a thing. I don't know if that'll be a thing. I just more wanted to play it because, come on, Poisonous Ink. Who doesn't want Poisonous Ink? All right, so before the attack phase, I get to go ahead and leech. So this guy would leech from 2 over here. That might be a problem. I might actually end up losing this guy.
Dun, dun, dun. This is
wait.
how it happens, guys. This is how it happens.
Okay, so yeah, I took the 2 from there. So this goes over here. I'm going to have to make sure I feed him every time. I can take 2 from over here. Oh, this is so many. Stop it. Stop it, you poisonous inking leecher. Son of a leech.
Are you going to be your own downfall at this point?
This takes 2 from over here. I don't know. We'll see. This takes 2 from over here. I might have to, like, do some fancy footwork here. And then I'm going to have to feed with this one. So I can attack for 3, and you've got nothing. Oh, no. You know what, though? No, I can't because of Apex Predator. I cannot forge. I should have got rid of Apex Predator. I'm going to lose this guy, like, right away. But
dun, dun, dun.
He took 2 points from you, and I lost a point to play it. I don't know if that was worth it. Yeah.
Well, 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 Dr. Gloryhogg. Well, well, well.
My leeches are too good. They're too good. I leech too well. All right, yeah.
You just leached yourself into dust.
So these guys will
Your
unfortunately...
evolutionary ladder has been destroyed.
Yeah, they died. They're weird, okay?
They died off. Yeah, they were weird.
The shark octopus was not a stable species. It died, okay? It happens. I'm going to age 2 on both of these.
So
you've had some death on your evolutionary trees over there.
Listen,
too,
it was
so.
One leechy guy, okay? He was a little leechy.
Yeah,
and,
mine are all
you
parasitic
know,
and leechy.
It did not work out well for him, okay?
Let me go ahead and get that. Can I see that communications card, I think?
So you didn't actually attack at all.
No, because I can't. Right? I guess technically I would have to attack here
Yeah.
because this isn't active anymore. So you would have still got to do your gain.
Okay.
So do it. Go ahead and do
That's
your
what
gain.
I was making
But
sure.
if I did that and you gained your gain, no, yeah, go ahead and get your gain of 2. It would have been this guy I would
I
have
gained
attacked with.
2 from the closest shark cleaner, which would
No,
kill
you
him as
gained
well.
2 from the
Oh,
ocean.
whoops. Sorry. No, from the closest shark cleaner on either
No,
side.
if you are the closest shark cleaner.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
You've misread
I'm
that
so
like 5
sorry.
times. I don't even have that
1,
card.
2. Okay.
But yeah, you would start off
And
with 2.
so he would have attacked there. I would have gotten
Which
this
is the
for
downfall
being
of these
that
types of card
one.
games is that it can get so complicated that you're like, what am I doing? What do I do?
You really do have to make sure you check with the cards just to make sure on those. Okay.
Yeah, like I know what my stuff is doing, but I'm not paying attention to your stuff. And even then, I still made a fatal mistake. I got too efficient. You know what it is? Too many apex predators. Because I had apex predators, which a side of leech, and then I had all leech, and then I had another apex predator, and it was too much. They couldn't all survive. It was too much. You can't have 2 apex predators in the same ocean. It doesn't work.
All right. So
Lesson learned. It's like when the T-Rex and the raptor fought each other. Only one could leave after
I
that.
have to play 2 cards. I want to play this pathogen cultivation
Okay.
and pay 2. 1, 2. And I need to play something else. What else should I play?
I don't know. What are you going to play?
I'm like trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. So I can take an extra trade over here.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, what do I want to do? I have like my fish set up. It's very integral having like some of these cards here they have the little sideline here and it's like I want to use these just not with that sideline pointing the direction. I want it pointing the other way.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
That's not helpful. Not helpful. So I have to play one more card. And so how it's going to go here is if I forage, I would get fish over here, but I do need to fulfill this. So I'm going to have to go ahead and attack over here, which means I won't be foraging over here, which means I can get rid of one of these traits, right? And put a new one down.
Yeah, you can get rid of one.
I'm going to get rid of this aging because although it does score me more points at this point, I'm just trying to keep this guy alive, and I'm going to be scoring extra points anyway with that one there.
Yeah, I need you to keep that guy alive. So.
And I'm going to
Sing, apparently.
Guys, they're not the right cards that I need.
Play something.
We're going to do some inking with him, I guess.
Get your inking on.
And we're going to make him inky. All right, and then I'm going to attack with this guy here for 5, 6, 7. And we are going to attack right here. Right in the delicious zone here, okay?
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6, 7. Just. I'm a real hungry fish, okay? I'm real hungry. I'm so hungry.
When did that all happen?
Listen, don't look over here.
May not be leached. Ignores may not be attacked. Effects on species with a leech.
He's just a poisonous pathogen cultivating puffy fish that's very fast, okay? It's because he's so fast. And then I'm going to age 2 on both of those. Whoo! Whew. I barely made that out alive, guys. Yeah. All right, what do I want to do?
I don't know, but I know what I want to do. My turn. So he cannot be leashed. All right, so on my turn, I'm going to actually discard this parasitic that goes this way. Because it's just no good anyways. Currently, the guy there is not going to help with that. I'm going to get risky, and I'm going to go schooling here. So that way this guy can get his schooling on. He's going to be able to leech from over there, so that's good.
We're going to take one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
So after being attacked, the attacker and each other species that gain from this attack lose 3 population to the reef. Blah. So I'm going to lose 3 if I attack him.
What? What? So Walter says it's population control. You know what? That particular species was getting a little out of control, and I had to make a predator that was very specific for that species, you know? Because that species was just getting too much stuff. Too much stuff.
I'm going to play bottom feeder. So he's going to gain 2 after the species to the right is attacked. So first, before my attacking goes, I am going to go ahead and do my leeching. So I'm going to leech 2 from over here.
Okay.
This is fine. We'll see what happens.
Is that going to be okay, Dr. Gloryhogg?
I don't know. I can't parasite from over here.
No.
So then I
No
would go
parasiting.
to attack. I want to attack here.
Okay.
So if I attack here, I'm attacking for 5. So I would take all 5. Oh, no, you have a shield of 2. So I
Yeah.
would take 3. Ugh, that shield of 2 is going to be a problem. And then it says I lose 3 to the reef whenever I attack.
Yeah, after being attacked, the attacker and each other species that gained from the attack lose 3 population to the reef.
That's actually real bad for me. I may have messed up. How many fish are in here? Not enough.
Just one fishes.
So technically I would have gained 2 because whenever the species to the right is attacked, I gain 2, which means I'm going to lose 3 because of that.
You didn't attack this one, though.
Yeah, but it says in any species that gain. I attacked this one.
Right, but this one is to your right because if you go around, this one is to your right.
Yeah, that's the one I'm attacking.
So I thought you attacked him. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, it says gain 2, and then it says
Yeah.
anybody
After
who gained
right, yeah.
or attacked loses
So
3.
Yeah, so it would also be those. It would be both of them would lose 3.
So I lose 3 and 3.
Guys.
And then I would age only 1, and I lose all my species. We're starting off fresh.
Oh my gosh, that was a heck of a turn of events.
Yeah.
Guys, I might be okay. Who knows?
I have some regrets. But that's okay. It happens. I got too ambitious, I think. That combination's pretty good because I can't leech off of it either. Can you give me the deep cards, please? 3 of the deep cards, and then you can take your turn.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3 deep cards here. Oh my goodness. Guys, I can breathe for 2 seconds. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. What do I need to do here? Oh my goodness. We are going to what do we want to do? So
there's like a chitin maw thing, which is pretty cool, but it only eats off of whoever has the greatest attack, and that guy can't be leeched.
I'm gonna forage. I need to forage over here, but okay. So I'm gonna put symbiotic on this dude here. He's gonna be symbiotic a little bit, and after the species to the right forages or attacks, then I'm gonna gain a fishy fish.
Sweating a little bit.
So that's good, and then we're gonna put out a new animal. We're gonna put out a new animal, guys.
A new species.
New species. Cha-ching, cha-ching. We're going to make this species inking. No, wait, I don't. If I have to do that, I have to do that right away. So that's actually not going to be good. So I can't do inking.
Yeah, it gets a little bit harder whenever you're losing 2 pop every time.
Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I can't put out a new species because, like, it wouldn't be beneficial for me to put out a new species at this point.
Yeah, you don't do what I did. It's just all my apex predators, they leached too hard. They leached too hard and too fast, and they burned out. Just like James Dean. Just like James Dean.
Which means, I mean, I'm going to have to put out another card, right? So, because I have to put out 2 cards.
You can also migrate with a card. You have to play 2 cards.
Haha.
Don't
Dr.
haha me when I tell
Gloryhogg.
you.
Haha,
She's
that
like,
sounds
haha,
excellent.
you told me how the game works, and I'm gonna do that now,
This sounds fantastical,
and act
Dr.
like I knew how to
Gloryhogg.
do that.
We're going to move 8 little fishes around.
So from one zone to another zone.
Yes, so
if you
3, 6, there's 7 of them in here, and we're going to move all these ones over. Because you keep
haha.
on filling those up, and I don't want those in there. And plus, it's a nice little foragey area. Okay, so I played those. Now I'm going to do my foraging. Oh, yum, the bottom of the ocean is so yummy. Yum, 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 yum.
You feed off the bottom? You're a filter feeder, not a bottom feeder.
Well,
There is a bottom feeder card.
okay, well, the
Don't be weird.
mid-weight area of the ocean is so delicious,
Mid-weight?
okay?
You're weighing the areas now?
4, 5, 6. Let me count my fish. And Gruff says, hey, hello, welcome to our stream. Love the Jaws t-shirt. It's special just for the Ocean's Game.
It's not. I've had it for a while.
6, 7.
I just like Jaws.
5, 6. Okay.
Jaws is one of those movies that I watch anytime it's on, pretty much. Doesn't matter where it's at in the middle of the movie, I just start watching it. It's really awkward when I'm like at work or driving. Someone's playing it in their car next to me. I'm just like,
And then I'm going to age my 2 fishes. Ta-da! That is my turn.
all right.
And I survived. One more turn. One more turn.
So I'm going to go ahead and play a new species. Can I get some new species cards, please?
Yes. There you go.
I'm going to need another one, I think, too.
But you're going to have to age 2.
I know.
Okay. Just making sure you remember.
All right. So, before feeding leech 2 from adjacent species. No, that's okay. Yeah, I can do this. So, before feeding leech 2. So, I'm going to leech 2 from over here. And then I would leech from over here, but I can't. And then I'm going to use my filter feeder. I'm going to go ahead and filter for 5. Can you give me 5 fish, please?
Okay. 3, 4, 5.
All right. And then I will go ahead and age 2. So I'm still in it. I mean, I still have...
You're in it to win it. All right, Dr. Gloryhogg, it is officially 6 o'clock. We're going to have to speed this up.
Oh, no.
Oh, Gruff says the book is better than the film. Have you read the book?
I haven't actually read the book. I've read a lot of books that are like book-film combos. Can I get 2 regular cards?
2 regular cards coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need 1 more regular card. What am I doing?
Oh, and
Okay.
I should have paid 1 to the reef when I did that.
Pay to the reef. To the reef.
That's right, because you do have somewhere to go.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
So normally the way endgame triggers is once all of these are cleared out, then what you do is you dump in your reserve fish into the middle, and you get 1 more round. Basically, you get to go back to the start player. But I think we're going to actually run out of time before we can actually do that. This does give you a really good idea, and we could still count up points, too. What time were you thinking? You're like, hold on, let me get a bunch more fish first.
I need to get all these fishes first, okay?
Well, I was the start player, technically. So we would be ending after your turn if you were wanting to end it sooner rather than later, because I know you have another
End
appointment.
it early. So I'm trying to set this up. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. I'm trying.
Do you need help? I can help you.
No, I don't need any help. I don't need help.
I'll have to check out that book, though, because I do like Jaws.
I just barely have not enough stuff to make like another really good thing. Oh man, what am I gonna do? This is not good because I have this. I'm gonna have to attack with this guy because, well, I'd have to attack with him because otherwise he's gonna die. I want to put out more stuff, but you know what? Maybe I'll just move some cards around. Maybe that's what I'll do.
You can definitely do that.
Let's put tentacled. And let's move 11 fish over in this foraging area. So 4.
Do you want me to grab them?
Yeah. Whoops. Oh my God. I dropped a fish way down there. 5, 6, 7.
8, 9, 10, 11. I got it.
I dropped like a fish underneath this like thing
Well,
right here.
That's fine.
It's gone. It's lost. It's lost. And then
You just shake it back. It should be back now. Because they did a good job where you can actually get them back out of there.
I want to keep that. I want to keep that. Some of these I want to keep. Oh, you know what? We're going to put another 10 in there.
From which pile?
Actually, no, you know what? I want to keep that card. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
so sorry.
She's like, we should wrap this up. I'll spend
All right,
15 minutes
9.
on my last turn.
9 over. Move 9 of
From
them
which
over.
one?
Let's move them from. Okay, what's the Schadenfreude? When a species goes extinct, each other player species gains 1. Okay, so let's take them from there.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack over here. Take these 3 because they are delicious. Right there. This is going to be your crazy portion here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my 4. All right.
You aged 2 off of that one and aged 2
Yep,
off
I
that
did.
one? All right. So that would be an equal number of turns now. Are we ready to call it?
All right, we'll call it. We'll call it.
All right, so let's count it up.
All right.
Not that it matters. We don't really keep score here.
That is true. We don't usually keep track of who wins or loses or anything. I mean, we try to play pretty friendly games. So I get 0 points from this little guy here. 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Silence.
What did you get?
What did you get, Dr. Gloryhogg?
24. 24.
I got 22.
Oh, man, that's tough. You did a very good job.
I feel like in this end half, I was possibly going to go ahead and catch up in this end half. But
that is about, yeah, because the game does go an hour to an hour and a half. And we would
Right.
have definitely taken the hour and a half, I
right.
think.
But, you know, I don't really feel like we count winning or losing, though, because
Right, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just...
it's all about the experience and how much fun you have in the game and
as
stuff.
long as you're playing games with your significant other or friends,
Right.
it's always a win.
With
it
your
doesn't
family and
really
stuff,
matter.
you know?
Well, not with
Like-
your family. I said significant other or friends.
Oh, just
Jeez.
significant other or friends?
Yeah, not
family,
fam-
you get
don't play
nicks.
games
You don't,
with your family,
no, you don't
guys.
do
It's
that.
A
I mean,
mistake. It's, you can with some family members. So I might have won this time, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to track it. So
no, we don't track those sort of things on
No.
stream or anything. It's just not very fair, you know? Like,
what are we going to be here? Gloat about it? It doesn't make any sense to me.
no, not at all. Not at all. Thank you, everybody, though, who joined us today for Oceans. I wish we could have played the entire game through, but, you know, we were running short on time. And I hope you guys got a good sampling of the game. It's
Yeah,
a
definitely.
lot of, man, whenever things start aging in the game,
It really goes fast because
it
even though
gets tough. It
even
gets
though
so tough.
my guys went extinct and I had no species at the end of that, I was able to get right back in and still score 4 points,
That
which
Cambrian
makes a difference.
explosion, I feel like the first time through when you start playing, like that Cambrian explosion, you were never prepared for. And then once it happens, like you really have to be thinking and looking at the
Oh, yeah.
board and figuring out when that's going to happen because it just wrecks you, okay?
Yeah, don't do what I did. Don't go all in on apex predators and leeches and then forget that you might need to forage every once in a while. And you know what? I knew better. I knew
You
better.
did know better.
Because I did it last time. I made sure to have both.
Yeah.
And I just made sure I leached off my big whale that was eating everything, and then just leached. And then I had the attack if I needed it.
And Martin says, thanks so much for the stream. Well,
Hey, thanks for showing up,
absolutely. Yeah,
guys.
thanks for hanging out with us today and everything. We always love talking to you
We were
guys.
just glad we were finally able to get Oceans to the table.
I know from last time and like the craziness that happened last time.
Yeah, there's been
Yeah.
a lot of craziness with camera shutting down to having to
I know,
reschedule
right?
to degenerative disc disease, apparently, which is a thing I have. And so it's been tough.
And what other streams do we have coming up? So Friday we have our
We have the
Kickstarter
Kickstarter
show.
stream on Friday at noon.
Right. So if you guys are interested in hearing more about Kickstarters this week, we're going to be talking about, oh man, all sorts of games. Like there's so many good
We're talking
games
about, are we
out
talking
right
about
now.
4 or 5? I think we're talking about 5.
We're talking about 5. I know
We're talking
have,
about Vampire.
oh, Vampire the Masquerade chapters. Oh, I'm so excited. We have Rival Networks.
Genotype by Genius Games.
That's right.
It's all
And
about,
there's
all
a
about
couple
mixing
other
plants
ones.
together.
What were the other ones? I can't remember.
I could pull it up.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
There's a
But
couple.
yes, Kickstarter show on Friday, and then we're probably going to end up playing games on Sunday, I'm hoping as well.
That is the general idea,
Yeah.
depending on how the MRI goes.
What are
Woo!
we going to end up playing?
I don't know yet. I'll post it, though.
Okay.
I'll post it soon.
All right. So we hope to see you guys there. Thanks so much for joining the stream, and we will talk to you guys all later.